Hey, this is Ebony, aka Miss E, your one and only serial problem solver, helping you make money, not problems. I teach new and tired landlords the secret to having their properties run on autopilot. One thing I wanted to say is you have to recognize when you have competition versus support following you. And the reason why I say this is because, I've seen a few posts where individuals were upset because friends have gone out and started identical businesses. And it's nothing wrong with friends doing that if that has been the purpose and discussion all along. You got to understand, we live in a society today where you can't really recognize real from fake, promoters from genuinely interested people in your future and your growth. And so one way to tackle that is to keep focusing on your one thing. So every morning when you get up, you have to understand and you have to train yourself to think, what is the one thing that I can do today that will eliminate all this BS, the need for me to put in all this work every day for the rest of my life? What is the one thing I can do today that will eliminate all this extra BS for the rest of my life? Meaning, what's the one thing I can do today that can pay me infinitely, that can pay me forever, that can create generational wealth, that can build my legacy, that can build positivity, that will put me in a position where I won't have to worry about who's competing with me, right? It's yesterday when I tell you, I felt like I was being bamboozled, jumped, clobbered by so many different promotions slamming into my inbox. It was like a car wreck of inbox messages and, social media messages and text messages, which is great from a promotional perspective because people were getting their word out. It just was overwhelming for me because I hadn't realized how many different pages and things that I was subscribed to. When I tell you my unsubscribe button was on a Billy yesterday, like that joint probably don't work today, it was just too much. It was really just too much. Like, I saw your promotion at 6 a.m. Matter of fact, I saw it at midnight. I saw it at 6. I saw it at 9 a.m. I saw it at 12 p.m. I saw it at 3. Like, literally, I could tell you everybody was promoting literally at the same exact time on Black Friday, which, again, is not a bad thing. I just didn't feel like all that. And my text messages and my inbox is like, my phone don't pop like that on a daily basis for no reason. My email account does. My email account pops. But yesterday, it was just like I wanted to throw the whole damn phone in the trash. I really did. The other thing I wanted to say is, and hopefully this doesn't jump messages, but we got to understand and take responsibility for our own faults. I always tell people, you got to own your mess. You cannot expect other people to bail you out of a situation that you created and get upset when they're not able to or when they're not willing to. One thing I learned was that when my back was against the ropes, that I had to continue swinging. Like when you're in a boxing ring, you got to keep swinging. You got to free yourself up off the ropes. This takes me back to my point. Sometimes you won't realize who your supporters are versus your competitors until everything hits the fan, until your back is truly up against the ropes. So with that being said, sometimes you just simply have to pivot. Sometimes you just got to start a new thing. Not because you're running from the old thing, but you've already been there. You've already done that. You already realize what's working and what's not for you. And if God has placed a new opportunity in your space, on your heart, on your mind, then you need to take advantage of it and let that other person have their chance. Maybe that was something that you had to show somebody else to get them started, to get them motivated. Maybe you were the driving force. Yeah, you might have lost some money. Yeah, or you may felt you have lost some money, but you learned many lessons. you know, and now it's time for you to step up. Now you've been promoted into a new position, you know. So when reality presents itself, when an opportunity presents itself, when you see what's real and what's fake, when you finally get the opportunity to be able to discern and to be able to recognize real from fake, recognizing your competitors from your supporters, it's time for you to level up. You're not starting over. It's just time for you to step your game up because you've already exhausted that level. Remember, they're following you for a reason. You have an amazing day on purpose. God bless.